Good morning, friends, and definitely learned some things last night after yesterday's video, that was for sure. Number one, I twitch, and I'm all over the place. I don't sit still, I'm touching and grabbing things all the time. Watched my video from yesterday with Sara, and yeah, she pointed that out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, would you look at me? So, I'm going to try and sit a little more still and not be as fidgety. That'll be a step one. And look at this. Got the headphones on so I can actually hear myself. That's another plus. So I can monitor my recording. I can watch my gain. I can double check which setting I have my mic on. Yeah, that's a plus too, right? Maybe I should have been doing that from day one. So I'm learning some things, guys. I'm figuring some things out, which is cool. Do not like listening to myself here, but hey, you know, we do what we have to do. Anyways, a little bit of honesty today. I'm going to take you back to the year that I met Sara, 1993. I had been working for Canadian Customs brokerages at the time. It's something my mom did. My mom worked for the Windsor-Detroit border. She worked at the Windsor-Detroit border for probably 40-something years throughout her career and was remarkably successful there. To give you an example, I used to have this little piece of nickel ingot, and I got that when my mom had responded to one of her clients. One of the drivers at the border, right there was the border, jumped into the back of his truck, grabbed this nickel ingot, handed it to me, and said, "There you go, kid, take that home with you." And wow, what a cool thing. Whatever happened to that, I don't know. It ended up in my dad's drawer for a long time, I know that. So where it went beyond that, I couldn't even begin to tell you. But those kinds of things don't happen at a border anymore. But that gives you some indication as to how long ago, you know, I'm clearly in memory of the Windsor-Detroit border and stuff that happened there, and how I eventually became employed there. I worked for a number of different customs brokers. One of these was a place where in 1994, after I'd met Sara and we settled down a little bit, we had actually begun the process of doing away with the teletype machine. Teletype machine is a way that a client would send you information, or another brokerage or another entity, if you will, would send you information regarding shipments that were crossing the border or coming to the border, to kind of prepare you to create these documents so that a driver could safely cross the border in an efficient and timely manner. Time being of the essence. Get this stuff across the border and get these products to the place that they're going to, right? We were in the process of doing away with the teletype machine and introducing a system called PARS. And what PARS did, PARS was a pre-arrival release system. It allowed us to input information into a system that we shared with Canada Customs, so that they could then look at what was arriving. We would do this by way of the internet. It was a brand new tool at the time, 1994. There was no Google. Netscape was probably the most popular search engine at the time. Companies everywhere were going bankrupt, selling dial-up by the hour. It was a brave new world, man. And we implemented this PAR system by way of a light pen, which was installed at the border itself. So a border guard, a person at the border desks in their little booths, they could just take their little light pen, swipe it across a barcode that we would affix to documentation, and boom, the driver went on his way. I say this to give you some sense of how long I've been playing on the internet, and I'm saying that so I can get honest with you. I am that troll that you will find in your feed deliberately writing comments that are specifically inflammatory, degrading, insulting, I'm that guy. And I'm that person because I've been that person for a long time. There's a lot of reasons why I do it. There's a lot of reasons why I troll. There's a lot of reasons why I create that traffic, and it's not even worth getting into that at this point in time. But I recognized yesterday, watching that video and watching myself twitch all over the place, number one, how nervous I am doing this. It's completely foreign to me. Number two, if I hope to do something positive here, I can't be that negative troll. I can't be that guy. It's completely against anything positive I would want to accomplish. So I've committed in the past a number of different times to try and stop the shit posts, to try and stop the trolling. I get so fired up by some of the things that I find online that I just have to get away from it. And I'm sure that it's probably akin to my alcoholic behavior. There's no question that there's some addictive part of going back again and again and again, but I've been successful a number of different times in just stepping away. And so what I want to do here is just be honest about that. Be honest about the fact that I'm that person, I'm that troll, I'm that guy. And I'm here to tell you that I'm probably better at what I do on the internet than most people are at anything they've tried to do. I'm good. I'm really good at just firing people up and lighting up a thread, and creating that traffic and feeding that algorithm. I'm good at it. So maybe I start using that for good reasons and not for negative reasons. Either way, I want to stop the negativity. I want to start contributing in a more positive light. I want to start doing good things with this, and maybe this is my catalyst to that. I don't know. I hope so. I want to own it right here, right now. I want to share with you that little piece of my truth, and I want to try and make a commitment, as I've already done with my wife and children last night, to a new and a better future going forward. So that's it. That's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna hit the stop button here, and I was just out there with Sara. She was doing some exercises, so maybe I should put some clothes on. Thanks guys for tuning in. Hopefully I haven't offended anybody, and hopefully I can just do good stuff going forward, man. Have a great day, guys. Take care. Bye.